It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought he said Monday.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday,
okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Everyone is in their seat as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And today they've got the opportunity to polish off a sweep of the season series. They've met twice, won both. It's been a good matchup for them.
And because of that, Greg, because of the two wins, I think they have the mental and psychological upper hand at this point. And if they can establish an early lead, they might be able to put this one away as well.
Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason. Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. The drive by Green. Fades back. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And he lays it up and in.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Now it's sending down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
Pulls from the top of the key, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Kept. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball, so that's a 2 from Smith. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's James after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Thompson misses.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Nobody near Barnes. Off target with the open look. Cleveland leading by 3. Top of the key. James, no good. Here's Thompson. Here's Curry. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Here's Curry. There's the feed to Green. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Here's Love. Drops it in from 11 feet. Love's got his second bucket.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Now here's Curry. A 23-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Now, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Now here's Thompson. Richard Jefferson missing his last shot. Iguodala, the pass to Ezeli. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Green gets it to go.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Livingston, no luck.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
20 feet out. Ezeli can't get it to go.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
On the money from 12 feet away.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Respect this here. Check. I realize this.
And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen, from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barbosa is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Rush. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Ezeli in at the center, filling out the middle. A different look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Jefferson. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Picked by Mozgov. Love with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And how about the numbers here for Kyrie Irving? Averaging about 16 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and Curry subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. While we're in this quick break and out to the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. LeBron James, number 1.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
And he gets it to go. Rush has got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Dishes to Barnes. Screen by Bogut. High, arcing shot. Barnes can't get it to go.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Love.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Irving. He picked up 21 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
So it's the Warriors now, following the miss by Kevin Love. Right side, Green takes the 13-footer, drained for 2 points. Now it's just a 3-point Cavalier lead for Cleveland. They've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And he gets the bucket.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoke.
Curry dishes to Green. Barbosa for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Kevin. And the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain. If he misses a large number of games, you have to think it will have an effect on their chances of winning an NBA title this season. A tough break if that's how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Here's Irving. 5 points in the game, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Draymond.